Must be 7 o'clock. It got really quiet in here. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the September 22nd, 2025 Portsmouth Town Council meeting. We have emergency procedures. If there is an event of emergency, you can exit, please, through the door you came through, one behind you on your left or one behind Mr. Reese. We will orderly go over to the school department building and wait for instructions from our first responders. Now, if you would all please join me in a pledge of allegiance in a moment of silence for our men and women in harm's way. Pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everyone. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Mr. Gleason,
Here.
Ms. Blank,
Here.
Ms. McDowell,
Here.
Ms. Patton,
Here.
Mr. Piera,
Here.
Mr. Reese,
Here.
Mr. Hamilton.
I am here. Thank you very much. We have no present executive summary. We had no executive sessions since the last meeting. Do we have a motion on the consent agenda?
To receive and place on file.
Or
Approve as presented.
approve as presented?
Approve as
There we
presented.
go.
Second.
That's the other one. That's the
There we go.
correspondence is received and placed on file. Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0. We have the minutes from our previous meeting of 9/8/2025. Any questions or modifications? If none, do I have a motion to approve?
Motion approved. Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Motion passes 7-0. We have tax vouchers of 2025-09-2201 to 2025-09-2202.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes 7-0. Town Administrator's Report. Mr. Renter.
Good evening, Mr. President, Town Council, ladies and gentlemen. With regard to curbside transfer station sticker sales, we're at 93 of 436 households in Prudence Island. 2010 transfer station stickers have been sold and 3,180 for curbside. So that's 5,190 households out of 6,566 eligible households. Regarding curbside, I'd just like to remind everybody again that it's really important that bins are placed at the curb either the night before, but no later than 6 a.m. on collection day, leaving at least 2 to 3 feet of spacing between them. And we ask residents to please leave the bins curbside until they are emptied because trash and recycling carts may be picked up at different times by different trucks. With regard to the 250th Commission, a webpage for the Portsmouth 250th anniversary of the nation's 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence has been created on a town website. Links to the RI 250 Commission and the nation's America 250 websites can be found there. And the Portsmouth 250th Commission will soon maintain a calendar of local commemorative events at that page. And you can find it at the front page of our website. With regard to the stage 1 submission to RIDE that was talked about at the last meeting, the school administration has submitted the stage 1 application to the Rhode Island Department of Education. And to remind everybody, the stage 1 application is the first step in a multi-stage application process that's required in the development of a school district master capital plan. The application does identify current capital improvement focus areas for the district's schools, and we can find that on the town website under news and announcements. I also forward that to the council in a previous email. With regard to the annual police department awards ceremony, that ceremony will be held this coming Wednesday at 6 p.m. and the event will be held at the Glen Manor House. I'd also like to note that last Friday, Sergeant Ryan Stinson and Officer Daniel Serena were both honored by the Rhode Island Department of Transportation as highway safety champions. Sergeant Stinson was recognized for his work in occupation protection and Officer Serena for his efforts in speed and impaired driving enforcement. I would just like to say thank you and that their dedication reflects our police department's commitment to roadway safety. And then lastly, a new date for this year's Bike and Stroll has been determined, and the event will be held Saturday morning, November 1st. Specific details are still being planned and will be available on the town's website as soon as possible. Mr. President, that concludes my report.
Mr. Rayner, I did have one more thing. At the last meeting, I wanted to get an update on the Monhoe Bridge and what they were going to do about those expansion joints. But I guess they're having a few more troubles there. I guess they apparently have failed again.
I'm unaware of any failures. I did talk to the
Well, they were
director.
patching it, the new, that was in the, but
I don't know what that has to do with the expansion joints. I will follow up on that. The director of the Rhode Island Bridge and Turnpike Authority stated that the expansion joints have been addressed correctly, and that the difference is 3/8 of an inch less than it was previous, and probably wasn't noticeable because of the condition of the road surface. So that is how it's going to be for the next 4 to 5 years.
I'll try to explain that to people. That's my problem.
Any other questions for Mr. Rayner? Well, thank you, Mr. Rayner. I appreciate that. Next, we have resignations and appointments. First up, we have a resignation from the Dog Park Committee of Ms. Milkinsella.
Motion to accept Milkinsella's resignation with regret.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0. Next up, we have appointments. We have a reappointment for the Economic Development Commission of Mr. Corrigan.
Motion to reappoint Daniel Corrigan to the Economic Development Committee.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Motion passes 7-0. And then we have one appointment available for the Parks and Recreation Committee with 2 applications of Mr. Dubai and Ms. Smith.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to appoint Gene Smith to the position of Parks and Recreation Committee.
Second,
Any other nominations?
I move to nominate Mr. Dubai.
Is there a second? No. All right, so we'll take up the nomination of Ms. Smith. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Nay.
Motion passes 6-1 with Mr. Piero in dissent. And we have one appointment for an alternate to the Zoning Board of Review, and we have one vacancy. So this person will serve as number 7 of the 5-person board and will only be active if if the first alternate is missing and one of the regulars is missing, or will be moved up if one of the others
Yes, retires.
retires.
Motion to approve the applicant Paul Malik, hopefully I got the name right, to the Zoning Board of Review.
Second.
Questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0. Thank you very much and good luck. It's a very worthwhile position. Thank you. Old business number 1. Updated town position for discussion and approval of the Quidneck Island Long-Term Gas Capacity Study. We have a updated letter to the EFSB. Are there any questions or changes that the council would like to make to it? Ms. Bayero?
Just a couple things, although I'm going to be voting in the negative on this, and as explained in the previous meeting. And this is more just that there is one type of graphical error. Normally you would be prepared by Rhode Island Energy, then you would say formerly National Grid. And that's one. And then also I'm looking at point number 1, and Middletown hasn't taken an official stance on this, and whether or not they're going to hasn't been made publicly known. So I don't think it would be in the best interest if the council does decide to move forward with this in putting point number 1.
Mr. President, I would agree with Council Piero from the standpoint of eliminating Middletown from this letter, if you will. And the first line could read, the town is opposing a moratorium on new gas hookups as it is not in the public interest. Would be my view.
Okay, so let's take those slow so that
To start
the
with,
town of Portsmouth, and then we're going to leave out,
the town of Portsmouth, eliminate now joins Middletown in and goes to opposes a moratorium,
Why not?
line 1.
You're good with it? If you're taking notes?
I'm taking notes.
Okay. Madam Clerk, you're taking notes as well. Okay, that's an easy one. Okay,
It's just missing a word, as it is not in the public interest. As opposed, as not in the public interest.
have that as well,
Yep.
Madam Clerk? Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, good. All right.
The part about the National Grid, I'm not really sure how that fits in there. The capacity study might have been done by National
I- I-
Grid.
No, sorry, maybe I can help clarify and suggest an easy fix.
Sure.
The problem was, it was National Grid when some of this started, and then it
Yeah.
became RI Energy. So in different parts of the docket, it's referenced differently, which is why you see the differences in here. But I think Councilor Piero's suggestion is perfectly adequate and an easy solution, which is to just say at the very beginning, when we reference National Grid, or we say RI Energy FKA, or formerly known as National Grid, and that way it's technically correct throughout, because we've made that clarification. So if that's the council's
Only-
preference, we can make.
I would
that.
agree with you, except that if the study was done by National Grid, then it would really need to say now known as Rhode Island Energy or
Fair.
something to that effect. You know what I mean?
Yep, fair enough.
Yeah.
That can be done.
You agree, Carlos?
I could see that point, but in terms of now everything that was once previously National Grid is now owned by Rhode Island Energy.
Yeah.
But part of the dockets and at
yeah.
ESP still reference National Grid.
I get that point. It
Yeah.
would, given
It's-
whatever makes sense legally speaking, it's why we pay you.
So,
Fair enough.
any other additions, comments, changes? Mrs. Blank?
Maybe I had just missed it, but looking on number 5, the feasibility of additional natural gas pipelines, I had not seen any studies on this. I know there's been a lot of discussion on it. Have I missed this, or is that available?
No, there isn't a feasibility study as of yet.
Why haven't they done one?
They may have done one themselves internally
Oh, okay.
and haven't released it to the public.
There's no public
No.
feasibility study.
No, the feasibility study's in my head.
Hmm.
It's
So-
just simple gas dynamics.
I don't feel that we should have something here in this referencing if we don't have something just to. written
It's
down
asking
to
for,
back up the
it's asking them to
feasibility.
look at the feasibility of another gas pipeline from the north end. It's not asking them to install one, it's asking them to look at the feasibility of installing one as a long-term solution, as opposed to having,
And publicly release it,
yes,
not just them do it.
correct. Moratorium or not, unless there's a solution to bring more gas onto this island, Old Mill Lane stays there. Period. End of report, end of story, end of anything else. It does not go away unless there's a greater supply of gas brought onto this island.
I just don't feel like the way the wording is should be. It should be updated.
Mhm.
It's just the feasibility of an additional natural gas pipeline from the mainland to serve Aquidneck Island be investigated as a potential long-term solution, which is a solution outside of having Old Mill Lane.
And can we add and provided to the public?
No,
Would that be reasonable?
no, the public doesn't need this.
So they can just do their own study and not let us know what the feasibility of it is?
They already have, they know what the feasibility of it is. They just don't want to pay the expense.
So what do we, as a town council, get then out of number 5, if they do it?
It's a request for them to investigate the feasibility of it.
But you just.
Otherwise,
you
they're
think
not
they've
going to
already
do it
Done it,
outwardly.
but
If you want to put on the end of it and provide findings to the council, go for it.
could we add that, please?
Sure.
Would you be open to that?
I'm open for anything that gets them to get rid of the Old Mill Lane. That's it?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. McDowell?
Yeah. I just feel that if we don't put a moratorium on future gas hookups, it gives Rhode Island Energy no incentive to do number 4. And it gives them no incentive to do something that's drastically needed at Old Mill Lane. So that would be my reason for opposition.
I'll state it again. With or without a moratorium, Old Mill Lane is staying there until there's a solution to bring more gas onto this island. And number 4, they're already doing incentives. Each one of your electric bills has a charge on it for said incentives. So does your gas bill. But Mr. Reese, you have anything? Ms. Patton?
I just have a
Mr. Reese.
clarification.
Sure.
The way I understand it, just want to put it out there. Old Mill Lane, the facility is never going to go away there. The take station is the first point of contact bringing gas onto the island. What we are trying to eliminate is the seasonal bringing in of 6 LNG trucks and tying them into the system.
Correct.
So
The peak
just
shaving
just to
station.
clarify that, we're never getting rid of a gas plant, so to speak, or a tie-in station at Old Mill Lane. Just this temporary measure that has been put in place for the next 5 years by the EFSB. So,
And I think the residents can live with just what was there prior to 2019, but
absolutely.
not 6 10,000-gallon tankers that make noise all hours of the day and night.
Yeah.
And pose an additional threat.
Can I ask a question?
Sure,
A follow-up
Of
question?
course.
Regarding that, I thought Old Mill Lane itself was called temporary.
It is temporary. They have to reapply, I think, every 5 years at this point.
I call it a take station. That's not temporary. That's a piece of that's a permanent piece of equipment, a station.
The little brick building that's there.
Yeah.
And the piping is permanent.
Okay,
The installation of the 6 tankers and the injection point that are there to protect against a drop in pressure during peak periods is temporary. Every 5 years, they go for a new re-up.
okay. Thank you for the clarification.
Anybody else? Madam Clerk?
Mr. President, you voted to add in number 4 after alternatives. It was to help conserve natural gas and then and accelerate the programs to reduce natural gas demand. So you voted on that to be inserted into it. Now it's Mr. Reese's vote.
And alternatives to help conserve natural gas and to accelerate programs to reduce natural gas demand.
Correct.
But that wasn't changed. So we'll make that change as well.
Nice.
Okay?
Mr. President, can I just make one note on the change to number 1? I just don't want to, I want to make sure everyone understands that Middletown did chime in the form of their EFSB filing in opposition to a moratorium. I don't think we would expect them to do anything further, or they can do what they want, but I don't think you would expect them to have a vote down the road like Newport is expected to. So I just don't want people to think that
They may be having a vote for a resolution as well, but.
they might,
no.
yeah, but they've already weighed in on.
Which is fine. So we could just send our own
Absolutely,
letter and just strip the rest of the towns out of it because
absolutely.
it's in our backyard, not, well, I guess it's in Middletown's backyard too, technically.
Mr. President, I would make a motion to approve the letter with the new additions.
Sorry, there's one more. We have,
Oh,
it's a town administrator, not a manager.
What's that? What was the?
Town administrator, not town manager. That's all. Title of Rich's title.
Oh.
That's all. Is there a second? We can.
I'll second it.
Okay.
I also just, if we can just go over the changes before we finalize it.
Do you want me to read that
Please.
straight through? So the first change is a global change where Rhode Island Energy and or National Grid are referenced. We will, in each case, reference both names as in appropriate order to reflect the section of the letter.
So like National Grid / Rhode Island Energy.
Formerly known as or / or, define it, in some way, but in each case, we'll make it clear that it's the same or was a different name. The second change is in item number 1, which we'll read now in full. The town of Portsmouth opposes a moratorium on new gas hookups on Aquidneck Island as it is not in the public interest, period. The next change is in item 4, which we'll now read in full. The town requests that National Grid incentivize alternatives to help conserve natural gas and accelerate programs to reduce natural gas demand, period. The next change is in item 5, which we'll read in full. The feasibility of an additional natural gas pipeline from the mainland to serve Aquidneck Island be investigated as a potential long-term solution, and the results of such investigation shall be provided to the public. And finally, the last word will be changed from town manager to administrator.
Okay.
Can I just, on number 5, we had said town council.
Town council.
Ms. McDonald, I can see you're ready to jump up. If you want to come up, sir, come on up. Come on up, Ms. McDonald. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. My name is Stephen McDonald. I live at 124 Old Mill Lane, and I would like to discuss in a little bit more detail some of the things that have led to right now's vote, I guess. The last time you met, I got the impression that some of you didn't quite understand, and I don't blame you at all. This is a long, long process. It's been going on for 5.5 years. So if you're new to the board, and I think some of you were new to the board, you may not have had a chance to review the literally thousands and thousands of pages of documents that have been submitted by a variety of different organizations in regard to this. I'm not going to review each one of them. I truly am not. I'm not here to do that. But I do want to, what I do want to do though, is review some things that National Grid, later on known as Rhode Island Energy, who is a subsidiary of PPL, has said. On February of 2020, the residents in the local area received a letter. And I'm not going to read the whole letter, but essentially it says, oh, by the way, we're going to be setting up this station at Old Mill Lane. Now, we knew they were going to be setting up the station because they had set this thing up back in December of 2019. We all know what happened. I'm not going to deny that they always need to have some sort of gas available to Middletown and Newport and Portsmouth residents. And what the letter said was the setup will last from November 2019 to April 2020. As was done in the past, the facility will be staffed by National Grid employees and proper security personnel. Once the winter season is over, all equipment will be removed from the Old Mill Lane property. At that time, it was really nothing more than a mound of dirt is all it was at that time. And they had some pipes that they had temporarily put in, and they had their tankers in there. And quite frankly, it was really, really noisy. And in February of 2020, I made a phone call to the town manager's office, and he spoke to me about it. And I will say this, the town has been very, very gracious to me. They listened to me, they went along with what I said, and they got in touch with Jacques Alfonso at the time. And my issue at the time was noise. That really is what my major issue was. Mr. Alfonso was very, very polite to me. They made some corrections. Unfortunately, the equipment is very, very loud. 2021 comes around and things don't get any better. So I sent a letter now to the PUC, or the Energy Sitting Board, the Rhode Island Energy Sitting Facility Board, expressing my concern about what was going on. My focus was on the noise. And at this time now, my focus was getting a little bit bigger because it became apparent that these trucks, although they said there's only 6 of them, they would use these trucks, they would use the gas, and then the gas trucks would go away, all right? And they had to bring new trucks in, new supplies in. And these trucks are big. Make no mistake about it, these trucks are pretty big, and in a residential neighborhood, it can be dangerous. So on this time, October 26, 2021, we got the same letter. Coming weeks, National Grid and contractors will begin mobilizing equipment on its Old Mill Lane property to enforce system reliability for Aquidneck Island during the upcoming 21-22 season. Like last year, this setup will allow for additional gas supplies to be accessed should it be needed on the coldest of the day to meet peak customer demand. Well, about that time, I actually started to go on to the PUC's and the Rhode Island Energy Sittings Board's website to see what was actually going on. And I found that this wasn't going to be a temporary solution. You could see Rhode Island Energy dragging their feet, and I mean, it's my words, they're my words, dragging their feet on giving the Rhode Island Energy Sitting Facility Board what they needed. And at that time I looked, and one of the things I said was moratorium. What are they talking about here, moratorium? And there was literally about 4 pages about this moratorium. And I read it and I said, well, it'd be pretty neat. If we had a moratorium of gas, then there wouldn't be any more additional hookups. And guess what? We won't have any more problems. Well, here's a letter that was sent out in 2021-22. And I think it was actually sent to not just me, but also the town council, because they said it was a question and answer period. And I don't know if you recall that, but remember they had their little dog and pony show, so to speak. And one of the things it said here was, will the same setup be used in future winters? And it says here, it's possible this October we inform the Energy Facility Sitting Board, the surrounding communities, and key stakeholders that we now believe that the best path forward for a long-term solution is to address natural gas capacity and vulnerability concerns around Aquidneck Island, is the continued use of our current seasonable portable winter LNG operations at Old Mill Lane. That recommendation comes after more than 2 years of analysis, which include exploring alternative sites. And remember, they said this, they're looking at alternative sites. Well, didn't happen. Company will pair this with a portfolio of targeted demand-side solutions that may include additional energy efficiency, demand response, and increased electrification for heating. Admittedly, we still have more work to complete before submitting our supplement application to the Energy Facility Sitting Board for the continued use of Old Mill Lane. There will be multiple opportunities for public input as the EFSB reviews that application. I was able to speak to them a grand total of 3 times. I've written several letters. The EFSB, if you have never dealt with them, is really kind of like run on like a courtroom almost. You don't get the chance to go up there and speak like you do here. You have to be prepared to answer questions from, well, in this case, my adversary, Rhode Island Energy. I was well prepared when I went there in November 18th of 2021. And basically, I had gone through their 87-page, or I'm sorry, it was 100 and some odd page document, and I blew all sorts of holes in them. And when I got done with it, after I got done speaking, I had been told by the energy people, by the PUC Sitting Board people, that they can go after you, so be real careful on what you say. Well, what I did is I used all their references, and I cross-referenced to see if what they were telling was true. There was at least 10 examples where I found inconsistencies. I'll use that word, inconsistencies. And during a break in the action, I got out. It was, my time was up, and the sitting board chairman said to their lead lawyer, would you like to ask any questions? And he says, we need a 5-minute recess. So they recessed for about, actually, I think it was 10 minutes they recessed. And I go to the bathroom and I was getting ready to go to my car, and he had his team of 11 people there, of which 9 of them were at least, I'm sorry, there were 3 guys that were subject matter experts, and the rest were all lawyers. And his words were, and I'm not going to use all the right words because, well, all the words, but essentially he said, why does this McDonald know so much about our business? Well, all I did was review their paperwork. That's all I did. But I spent literally tens of hours doing it. And what I found after that was they tried to stop publications of certain documents. They redacted them. Why? They redacted them because they said it was confidential and it could give an advantage to a competitor. When I read that, I sent a letter to the PUC and I said, this is horrible. How can they do this? It says the town council members, the public doesn't know what's going on every time they redacted something that they would submit. And they had quite a few submissions that were redacted. And after that, I was like, boy, this is tough. This is tough. So I ended up getting another letter. And I don't know if you all got this letter or not. And I'm not going to read the whole letter. I'm going to read, I think, the 5th paragraph. And this is from Dave Bonneberger, the president of Rhode Island Energy. And the first thing he says, PPL Corporation, the parent company of Rhode Island Energy, has been my home for nearly 40 years. Over those decades, as the energy industry has changed significantly, PPL has remained committed to our mission of providing safe and reliable energy to our customers. This same mission of Rhode Island Energy, this is the same mission of Rhode Island Energy. We're here for you to keep your lights on, keep the heat going, to respond when you need us, and to power your lives day and night. And then down below, he says this, and this is, I picked up on this because I'll read it. Our commitment to a cleaner energy future. As a company, PPL is committed to helping address the challenges of climate change. We look forward to collaborating with state officials and other stakeholders to achieve the ambitious goal of the Act on Climate. That's the Rhode Island Act on Climate, okay? By using innovative technologies, we intend to make it easier for Rhode Islanders to connect clean, renewable energy sources to the electric grid and to work every day to protect Rhode Island's environment. I will tell you right now, if you want me to, I can pass this letter around. Nowhere in this letter does it say they have any intentions of curtailing the use of gas in the state of Rhode Island. And they certainly don't have any intentions of curtailing the use of gas on Aquidneck Island. Rhode Island Acts on Climate Statute mandates statewide greenhouse gas emissions reductions of 45% below 1990 levels by 2030. That is only 4 years, 3 months away. That's it. 80% by 2040 and net zero emissions by 2050. It also grants state agencies the authority to promulgate rules and regulations necessary to achieve the emissions reductions. Quite frankly, I don't see how we can do it as a state if we don't stop additional gas hookups. Now, I'm going to say something that I hope nobody takes offense to, but the political climate starting in Washington, D.C., I think is causing a real issue with people wanting to move on, with climate change type of issues. When when this administration shut down the windmills out there or the turbines out there, it sent a message. And the message was, we're going to do everything we can to stop alternative power. We also know that this administration has done everything possible to make more gas, oil, and coal available. They truly have no desire to help with climate change. They don't. So where does it have to happen? Quite honestly, it's got to happen at the local level. It's not going to happen there. You may disagree with me, and I'm okay with that. But the message you're going to send, if you go ahead and say we don't want a gas moratorium, is going to be critical to our future. The message you're sending is it's okay to have global warming. It's okay to continue on in that realm. That's all I'm going to say. Thanks so much for listening to me, and good luck in your vote.
Thank you, Mr. McDonald. Anybody else? Senator Ujifusa?
Thank you for letting me speak, Mr. President. Let's get right down to this. Who wins if we continue to have hookups? The utilities and private developers in Middletown and Newport. Who loses? The people like Mr. McDonald who live around Old Mill Lane, and every working family who's already struggling to pay for their energy bills. When you add more gas hookups, you do not lower costs for existing customers, you raise them. Every new hookup means more pipe in the ground, more delivery charges, more guaranteed profits for the utility. I don't know about you, but I represent Portsmouth. And I think that if you vote to allow more gas hookups, you are not voting in the best interests of the people of this town. And I have yet to hear one person explain why they would add more gas hookups as a means to clear up problems in Portsmouth. I sent you a fairly long memo, and before you vote, I have to ask you, where are your facts and analyses that are dictating how you vote? I think the people in this town deserve and want your transparency. I'm happy to answer any questions.
How much greater is it for a person with electrical heat to heat their home in the wintertime in New England, specifically Portsmouth, Rhode Island, than it is for somebody to heat their house with gas?
Right this minute?
Yes, right this minute, because that's when we're going to take this vote.
No, the vote is about, will we do more hookups? That is the question.
Yeah.
It is not whether a gas customer currently pays less. It is about whether we are going to allow more hookups. So how is it that adding more hookups is going to make the Old Mill Lane situation
Because
get better?
electricity at this point and into the near future and the very far future is still going to be much greater than gas.
There is no evidence that if we throw the energy that we have thrown into converting to renewable energy, that it would extend the LNG facility anymore. But what is certain is that if we try to keep the status quo, if we keep trying to add more hookups, yes, that facility is going to stay. And every single study, including the ones that my friends have been quoting that have been done by the Chamber of Commerce, all say the same thing. If you want to fix this problem, you have got to start throwing some effort into getting renewable energy. There is no other way to fix this problem. We are still at the mercy of having an energy source that is very, very dependent on international situations like the Russian attack of Ukraine. That is simply not something that our people should be subject to. We are also at the mercy of all the people that are competing for LNG. So they're not going to offer Portsmouth, Rhode Island cheap gas when they can get a lot more money selling it on the international market, which they will. So I have yet to hear from anyone how this helps Portsmouth. And I believe the voters should pay attention to how this vote goes tonight. Anything else? Thank you very much.
Anybody else? There is a motion and a second to approve the resolution, well, the letter, it's not a resolution, to the Energy Facility Siting Board with changes that were made this evening and at our last meeting. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Nay.
Motion passes 4-3. Next up,
Who's the third? one?
the third, Ms. Blank,
Okay.
Ms. McDowell, and Mr. Piero were in the negative. Ms. Munter?
Hello, yes, thank you. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I appreciate you being able to take my public comment online. I just want to introduce myself. My name is Tina Munter, and I am the Rhode Island Policy Advocate with Green Energy Consumers Alliance. We are a nonprofit that works in Rhode Island to speed a just transition to a zero carbon future. And while I did send out longer remarks to the town council, I also wanted to offer some brief public comment on the resolution before you this evening. The first point I wanted to make was that a gas moratorium would directly support efforts to reduce and/or eliminate the need for the LNG facility on Old Mill Lane. As explained by a few other folks, a moratorium on gas hookups would curb growth in gas demand on the island, allowing for Rhode Island Energy to focus efforts on specific energy efficiency and demand management programs to reduce natural gas consumption for current gas customers. In contrast, continuing to allow new gas connections will reinforce the need for the Old Mill Lane facility, as each new gas connection, whether it be to a home or a business, can increase the risk for a future gas capacity shortfall. I also wanted to note that a gas moratorium will ensure that residents are not locked into paying for costly and expensive fossil fuels. I know that the price of electricity versus the price of natural gas is a concern, but I do want to highlight that fossil fuel prices are very volatile and largely outside of the control of Rhode Island Energy, Rhode Island as a state, and oftentimes the New England region. Gas prices are also projected to rise in the coming years, which is documented in a Rhode Island specific report written by the consulting firm E3 for the Public Utilities Commission. One shouldn't assume necessarily that building with gas is cheaper than all electric new construction. In a Rocky Mountain Institute report, it was found that in Rhode Island, for new construction, it's about $2,000 cheaper to build with electric appliances like heat pumps rather than fossil fuels, which are a less cheap option. And lastly, I just want to highlight that a new fossil fuel pipeline is simply not an option to pursue. Rhode Island has an act on climate mandating emissions reductions, and a new pipeline would be in direct contradiction to that mandate. Reliance on fossil fuels leaves residents vulnerable to those price spikes that we see during the winter seasons. And the state is working on a climate action strategy outlining how we can meet the Act on Climate and what the future of gas will look like with that mandate. We anticipate the Climate Action Strategy Report and the Public Utilities Commission Future of Gas Report to demonstrate that the expansion of the fossil fuel distribution system is contrary to the Act on Climate and would negatively impact ratepayers. Thank you for taking my public comment.
Thank you, Ms. Munter. Now we'll move on to new business. First up, we have a request to have the 2025 tournament fees waived for 70 Fields for Portsmouth Youth Soccer's annual Father's Day tournament. Now, boy. Pilotis? Peliotis, I'm sorry.
Long one. Good evening.
Good
My name is Eliza Peliotis and I'm the Portsmouth Youth Soccer Association Tournament Director. On behalf of the PYSA, I'm asking to waive the $1,700 fee rental for the fields for our annual soccer tournament that we hold every year. Last year was our 32nd year, and the tournament has become a proud tradition and a major community event. Each year, the tournament draws over 5,000 participants, families, and spectators to our town, many from outside the area, Connecticut, Massachusetts, New York, all over the place. They shop in our stores, they dine in our restaurants, and they stay at all our hotels. The tournament is not only a celebration of youth athletics, but also a significant economic driver for this community. PYSA is a nonprofit, volunteer-run organization committed to serving the youth of our town. Every season, we have about 350 to 450 players from this town play on our fields. Any funds raised from this tournament are reinvested directly to the community through scholarships for the kids that need it, ensuring that all kids have the opportunity to play if they can't pay the registration fee, training and development programs for our players to enhance their skills and confidence, and to our coaches, and ongoing support for the coaches and volunteers who dedicate their time to this development. In addition to running the event, PYSA makes significant year-round investments in the facilities that we share that we're asked to rent for our tournament. So the fields that we're asked to rent, we every year spend about $2,500 to put porta-johns at the fields that the public uses. So all the porta-johns at the fields, PYSA pays for. And we also pay about $8,000 every year in field maintenance, including treatments for grubs, fertilization. We roll the fields and we resurface annually. Purchasing and maintaining the soccer goals that are used in the field. So PYSA pays for all those goals that you see at the fields. But then the town also rents out those fields to organizations like John Tomlinson Soccer, the adult leagues that you see there on Sunday mornings. The town makes money off those rentals, but we pay for those goals and we maintain those fields. The contributions help ensure that our fields remain clean, safe, and in good condition for everyone in the town to use. Given the tournament's longstanding community value and PYSA's ongoing financial and operational contributions to the upkeep of these spaces, we respectfully ask the council to consider waiving the $1,700 fee that we were asked to pay to hold this tournament. And I can take any questions.
I will give you one statement.
Yeah.
We have gone down this path before
Yeah.
with all the youth organizations.
Mhm.
And when you bring in an outside group of folks, 5,000 people,
Mhm.
to use the town fields, it is no longer a Portsmouth youth event. It's a for-profit event, essentially. So when that happens, fees are charged, period. Portsmouth Youth Football pays fees at the high school. If outside events are brought into the baseball fields, they pay fees. Whatever softball event was at the high school this weekend, they paid a fee. So when you're utilizing for just Portsmouth youth sports, it's fine. Soccer doesn't necessarily have one-on-one Portsmouth games. Most of your games are within the community.
Right.
Bristol, Warren, Tiverton, Barrington. So while I do appreciate the efforts that soccer goes in and helps to maintain the field, when it's a large outside scale event, the fee still needs to be charged as if you're the Beast of the East, Polo, or any other organization that wants to use the fields outside of the daily Portsmouth youth soccer events or uses.
So I guess my question is, you guys, the town is making money off of the Beast of the East. The town is making money off John Tomlinson Soccer. The town is making money off the adult leagues. Portsmouth Youth Soccer maintains those fields that they're paying for. We pay for the maintenance.
Not 100%. Do you mow the fields
You
once
mow
a week?
the town mows the fields.
Okay,
But that grass that's beautiful, we fertilize, we roll, we pay for the goals.
we appreciate that. And so
So
does,
we can take, sorry,
and so does Portsmouth Little League on their fields.
yep.
But
They
use
don't, I
it
mean,
for-
they don't have, I guess, my question is, I would have to take the porta potties off the fields. We'd have to put those goals away and pack them up so that we don't, because every time they get broken, we have to fix. So we're fine. I mean, PYSA will do that. We'll pack all that stuff up. But then the town, I mean, I don't know if you guys want no porta potties at those fields, or I don't know if you guys don't want your kids going to play soccer on Saturday mornings, but we'll have to pack those goals up because $1,700 is a lot of money. We're a nonprofit, so we don't make that tournament, that money goes right back to the community. No one's getting paid to do any of this. And I mean, I don't know any other youth sport in Portsmouth that maintains their fields and brings in enough people to support all these, like the soccer's kind of a I can't get the word out.
You're good.
We're different, you know, we have all these people come into the town. We have people come back and say how great this tournament is. And it's very different than Beast of the East. Like Beast of the East comes in and tears up the fields, and then we have to go pay for them out of our pocket. So if you guys, if you guys want to start maintaining, a lot of towns maintain their fields. They maintain their soccer fields, and their soccer association comes in and rents the fields. That's done across the state. But you guys don't have to maintain the fields. If you want to keep safe soccer fields, rolling, fertilizing, degrubbing, buying goals, like the goals last year were $8,000, 2 big goals, $8,000. That's a lot of money out of our nonprofit pockets. So I ask that like soccer is thought about a little differently than Beast of the East or baseball. Baseball does not bring a tournament in that brings 5,000 people into our restaurants. Baseball doesn't have that. I mean, they're great, but they don't have, I don't see kids playing on those baseball fields all the time. Like I see people walking our soccer fields, going to the bathroom in the porta potties. Like I don't see that. We do that. So I ask you to think of it a little differently than those. I don't like the comparison.
Ms. Patton?
So as we had discussed at the Park and Rec committee meetings, I know last year they did waive the fees.
Correct.
And there was a message from the chair that said it was a one-time waiver. And I understand, you know, the nonprofit and how much you guys do for the town and that area. I just think that we need to keep it the same. You know, it's, if you do it for one, you need to do it for all, is kind of, you know, the thing that I am looking at. I don't know if there's a happy medium anywhere, you know, that we could figure out what teams, or, you know, if they're town teams, that they can, you know, figure out some kind of fee or, you know, a schedule on the fees. But you know, I understand what Mr. Hamilton is saying as well. So
Thank you.
unfortunately, yeah.
Ms. Blank?
For my clarification, when we have some of the events, we do have police detail at that lake, correct?
Yeah, and we pay for it. So we pay for it out of our pocket we have 2 police detail all day, both days. Yeah. I mean, the tournament costs a lot of money. It's a significant event.
No, just trying to best understand where that delineation of costs and breakdown,
Yeah, the
what
police,
it would cost the town and where that.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't cost the town anything for the tournament because we pay for the PYSA pays for the police detail. The PYSA pays for the EMT detail.
Okay.
So there's nothing that comes out of the town's pocket for that tournament. It's all PYSA.
Thank you.
And I have the numbers for the police detail. I don't have it on, I can grab it, maybe.
As long as there's no rebuttal on. Good.
Ms. McDowell?
Yeah, I'm just interested in how much does the tournament does a tournament take in?
I have to find those numbers. We make, last year we made, I think we were able to bring in, I think $6,000 around that went into all our scholarships for the kids and then right back into the fields. And we are always at a net of 0 every year. Like the money just goes back in. The tournament is our only fundraiser to maintain the fields and the goals.
And how many tournaments do you have?
1.
Just the one?
Just the one Father's Day.
Yeah, we go to tournaments in the fall. We go to Barrington, so we go there, but it's the only tournament we have.
Still going to Danvers?
Sometimes it's not
Okay, yeah.
not as great.
Yeah. That used to be the big one.
So like in Barrington,
Yeah.
Does Barrington have a fee associated with their tournament from their town?
I don't know. I mean, I've done research into other towns, like other towns that have fields like us. So our fields are very nice. They're well maintained. Those towns, the town pays for the maintenance of the fields. So the town pays for all of those things that I mentioned. And then the sports groups pay to rent the fields. So we don't do that here. We talked about it at the Parks and Rec, and it was like something that was, do they want to take it on? It seems like it's a huge job. You know, it's a lot of organizing when we're lining the fields, when we're, you know, mowing is the one thing the town does on those fields. But everything, the reason why there's no weeds and the reason why there's no grubs, it's the soccer association. But most towns, the town takes care of it.
Do you understand, though, that your organization would be the only organization that a fee is waived?
I do understand
See
that.
that slippery slope?
I understand. I think, I think it could be a conversation to have with Portsmouth Youth Baseball, Portsmouth Youth Soccer. I think lacrosse is not a non-for-profit. You know, I think that if you talk about a town a town youth sports group, we should talk, if baseball is maintaining those fields, if they want to have a tournament on the fields that they maintain, and then you go and charge them for, I think you should have that conversation with groups that are in town, working with the kids that are raised in this town, getting them on the fields and playing outside, then we should be looked at differently than Beast of the East, right? We should be looked differently than John Tomlinson bringing in, he's a for-profit soccer trainer, bringing in kids to play on our fields. Yes, he should rent it
Okay.
because he's not doing
I
anything.
just need to
on the
stop you
field.
there for 1 second.
Yeah.
There is a misconception that Portsmouth Youth Soccer owns those fields. You do maintain them,
Right.
but the town still owns those
I
fields.
agree.
Okay.
I'm not saying we own, I don't want to own the fields. I'm not saying that's a thing. But I'm saying that the fields that the town owns, that they rent out for money, are maintained by the Portsmouth Youth Soccer Association. And the equipment that they use are on those fields that we buy. So if we want to start like nickel and diming us not paying fees, then we will have to pull those goals and pull the porta-johns at the end of our season. And then people will be sitting here saying like, all right, I'm walking my dog. What do you want me to do? Or John Tomlinson wants to come in and rent the fields and he's gonna have no goals. You know, I think that I agree we don't own them, but we've been maintaining them for 32 years. And there's been a lot of money brought into the town because of those fields.
Fair.
Thank you, Mr. President. So I'm coming at it as not only a member of this council, but then also a former coach myself. And I was kind of dealing with this because I understand the concern of, excuse me, having all the associations pay their fair share.
Mm.
But then I really was like honing in on it. When a team in Portsmouth participates in this tournament, they don't pay to participate. So there's already a savings for those. And so I was like trying to say, all right, $1,700, how many teams participate? Can we kind of negotiate based on like a percentage of out of town and in town? But then I'm reminding myself of my own experience of we don't pay to participate in this tournament. And to me, and remembering those weekends that we were there, other than having to coach on Father's Day weekend, and $1,700 to me seems like a drop in the bucket to the economic benefit that it yields this town. Try getting a seat at locals that weekend. It's virtually impossible, more impossible than what it is on most weekends. So to me, I will be supporting the waiver of it. When it comes to any other association that wants to come in front of us, they have the right to do so. And if they can make their claim, I think that you've made a worthwhile claim as to what economic investment you've put into the fields that you maintain. And I think as a town, waiving the $1,700 just makes sense because it yields dividends for us.
Thank you.
Ms. Pat?
So are you, with waiving it, so every year she would have to come back?
Yeah, she's asking for a waiver this year. She would have to come back next year.
Okay, because this is on the other budget, correct? The one that we last year's,
It's just melded into the recreation budget.
but every year's they would have to, okay, thank you.
So if the fee was paid, and I'm looking at Kayla at this point, but since it was not paid last year and last year's books are closed, if we did charge them the waiver, it would be put into this fiscal year just as a revenue to recreation. So and if we didn't waive it in June, and they paid it in June, it would be a double up for this year for Recreation Department. If that makes sense.
It does.
Okay. Any other questions? Are there any motions?
Motion to approve the waiver as presented.
Second.
Any further discussion? Mr. Gleason?
I appreciate your passion for the soccer teams in your tournament that we have every year. I think the Porta-John argument is not a good one. From the standpoint, I think if there weren't any Porta-Johns there, the town would have to take some action through our PNR, Parks and Recreation, to put them there. So while you've done that, we appreciate that. The maintenance part, I'm not really sure. Are you part of the maintenance team?
I help find the people that are hired to maintain the fields. I don't actually go out there.
Well, I mean, and from that standpoint,
Yeah.
you've answered my question.
Yeah.
You know about it, okay.
I do.
In the past, and maybe it's changed,
Yep.
what I saw was they would hire All Island and bring him in at the beginning of the season. They'd rake the field and they give him the money and that was it for the season. So if you're saying you're now aerating and rolling,
So
how often you do that, I would question that. One of the things that I will always try to remind soccer folks is that Mr. Dan Keating, who knows how to grow grass on the polo fields, has always volunteered his services. And he has come up there and he has brought his roller, he has aerated and overseeded in the past, and this may have been 10 years ago, for all I can remember. But typically, soccer doesn't ask him for that, and he is willing to help out. So that could save you some money there, okay? That being said, you got a waiver last year, and I think at this point, we'd be setting the precedence for other people coming before us. And basically, your waiver that you would pay is going to go into our Parks and Recs department, who needs to make a profit to, for their employees and to support all the other programs that they put on in town. So I'm sorry, but I won't be supporting the waiver. So.
Any other comments from councilors? Motion on the table is to grant the waiver. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Nay. Motion passes fails 5-0. I'm sorry. Thank you very much.
5-2.
5-2. Next up, we have a request to advertise for a public hearing for a sound variance for a block party in the Taylor Road cul-de-sac on October 25th. I'm assuming we would have this public hearing on the 13th?
On the 14th?
14th? Is it 14th?
The holiday?
Okay. We have a motion to approve a public hearing on the 14th.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Motion passes 7-0. Next up, this is my annual resolution for the general revenue sharing. I thought we would get it out early this year and get it in front of the governor's office as opposed to when he's already done with his budget. So this is a request to install $39 million into the general budget of the state of Rhode Island and then split that equally by a per capita basis throughout all 39 cities and towns.
Motion to approve the resolution as presented.
Second.
Any questions?
I think there may be one error, and I'm just looking at, if you're looking at next year's budget, it may be FY '27 budget.
Yes, it's supposed to be 27.
Well, I was winging it.
You winging it?
Well,
Okay.
you said change the numbers.
So-
So yeah,
So-
just
so
one
a
change of
motion
the,
to
A motion to
with the
approve
change.
with the change.
with the minor amendment.
Okay. Any other questions or concerns? All those in favor? Opposed? Motion passes 7-0. Next up, new business number 4, discussion in voting procedures and motions and amendments that we just did. Ms. McDowell.
I brought this forward because at times I become very confused as to what amendment we're voting on, who did the amendment, who seconded it. I just think it would be very helpful for us to have a process by which maybe we take it slower and we raise our hand and Jen gets the 3 people or the 5 people and we put them down, and then opposition, those opposed, we do the same thing. It's very, very confusing. And I would hope that we could, when we do have, and we did it tonight, sort of, but when we do have an amendment, that we repeat the amendment so everyone knows what the amendment is. We just do things a little bit slower when it comes to voting and more deliberate in terms of that vote, like who votes what. I think last last meeting, people in the audience, as well as me, got very confused as to our voting process. And that wasn't just last week, but it's happened in the past. So I would just like a better process if we could do that.
We can slow down, but the process is still Robert's Rules of Order, and we take amendments. We have done amendments on amendments on amendments, which is silly. Just we do one amendment and we move on, whether it passes or doesn't. We can do that. Like, I will try and slow things down if we can. But I have to ask everybody else to please not jump on amendments and amendments onto the amendments. So it has to be a group effort. And I will ask folks in the audience to also hopefully pay attention a little bit better so that they can hear what the amendments are, so they're not talking and missing them. So, Mr. Grieb, you have a quick question, statement?
Quick statement, just tiny.
That's not quick.
Tom Grieve, 110 Third Drive. I was happy to see new business 4 on the agenda tonight. This council has already made tremendous progress for transparency and proper respect to the residents. A roll call vote is another important step. As a frequent observer of your meetings, and you can attest to that, I can tell you it's often hard to tell who voted and how. I'm sometimes asked by a person sitting next to me, what just happened? A roll call vote will assure that the voters are correctly understood. The votes are correctly understood. The confusion at the last meeting is illustrative, but it is not unique. In addition, a policy of having the clerk read any complicated or amended motion before a vote will assure an accurate understanding by all of exactly what's being voted on. I realize this can be time-consuming for pro forma votes. I don't think you have to do it. But at a minimum, please institute these policies for your new and old business agenda items. It's one more important change for transparency. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Grieb. I'm going to push back a little because I will go back to folks in the back of the room who, and I'm not saying you, but there are folks in the back of the room who like to have conversations. And as I mentioned at our last meeting, it carries out here. So we can hear all the jibber jabber that goes on, and then folks want to know what happened. So it would be helpful for us if people in the audience were also as courteous as we try to be. Ms. Grieb.
Nancy Grieb, 110 Thayer Drive. Let me just say, it was because of the back row that in the last meeting, a mistake was made and corrected by the back row
Not
in
true.
voting.
Okay. We generally have the clerk read confusing motions and read back if things are changed. We will try and do better. Ms. McDowell, I know that's all you're asking, right? We're trying to do better. Yes.
And just a little bit slower with the vote. Maybe, we keep our hand up for 10 seconds, or she records it, and then the opposition goes up. I mean, it gets confusing. And to be very honest with you, I don't hear that back stuff. Because I'm concentrating too much on what's going on here and what we're trying to vote on. So,
Yep, I agree with you. And that's fine.
Yeah.
And I will ask that, we went back to December when we discussed Robert's Rules of Order, that the council also takes a moment and allows me to call on them before they start talking or asking questions so that we can keep a better order of everything that's going on. You're very good at it. I see when you want to go and you wait and you're patient, and I call on you. We need to do that across the board. Ms. Blank?
How do I do? Do I do
You're
decent?
doing just fine. You were
And
very
thank-
patient and you waited and I called on
fine.
you.
Would, I understand your concern. I don't think a roll call, a rolling,
A roll call vote?
like one in an order, roll call, yeah. Would it be, if we're all in agreement, it's one thing, but if it is something where there is a nay, what if those people then keep their hands up? Would that help? for clarifying?
I will try and clarify the votes if they're not unanimous, which 95% of the votes on
Yeah.
this council are unanimous. Always have been and probably always will be, because most of them are just, as Mr. Grieve mentioned, pro forma votes. You know, approval of the minutes, most of the time, appointments and resignations and things like that. So I will do better. That's all I
I
can
think you're doing
promise.
fine.
Madam Clerk?
But
I'm sorry,
I just don't support the roll call.
Madam Clerk.
Could I ask, for instance, when you decide you're going to move correspondence and somebody makes a motion to move item 1, for instance, you don't vote until you decide if somebody else wants to move anything else, because that kind of happened where you moved one item, you voted on it to receive and place on file all of the rest, and then you voted again to remove something else and put it on for the next meeting. So if, you can ask the person who made the original motion if they would mind adding that. That's a friendly, then it's not really an amendment. That could help too.
Okay. Mr. Grieve, you have a follow-up?
Yes, Tom Grieve, 110 Thayer Drive. Just a quick follow-up. The reason a roll call vote is so helpful, and I really think it only needs to be in new business and old business for the reasons stated. But the one that was confusing last meeting was a 3-3-1 vote, which in which the motion failed. And the chair did not ask for abstentions, which there was one of, which confused, I think, everybody, at least everybody around me. A roll call vote would not only have protected against that, but we would have identified who the abstention was so we understood what was going on. Some of these votes are very, very critical in terms of who abstains, et cetera, because it makes a difference, as it did that time. That's why I think a roll call vote is extremely important for transparency. Thank you.
Mr. Gleason?
I'll change the subject a little bit. I would love to be able to sit here and talk like this instead of have to do this all the time, because I think half the problem is the acoustics in this room. And if you don't think about where you are at the microphone, people in the back row aren't going to hear you. So I would think that a brand name like Shure probably has a 18-inch microphone that they could provide us with. I could pull it back here, but then I'm running out of desk space, so I'll just put in my pitch for
Longer microphone.
longer microphones. Thank you.
All right. So no motions on that. We're going to do better. That's all. Okay. Next up, new business number 5, a discussion for the town to consider installing telephone pole banners on Park Avenue. Ms. Blank.
Thank you very much. I put this on just for discussion. I wanted to hear from the town. While driving through a separate town up in Massachusetts that I hadn't been in before, they had very simple banners up on the telephone poles with the name that we were driving through and local veterans, since it was near Memorial Day. It had both helped know what town I was passing through, and I also loved the pride it showed for that community. Nearby towns have also done this, and it always looks great to me. I've met people visiting our town that have stated they didn't even realize that they were in Portsmouth, which I feel is so unfortunate. Just because so many of the signs we have around here say Newport, or as they're driving up, misses the Portsmouth signs. And I had looked in to just kind of get an idea of what that pricing would be, just for the street pole brackets, and it's approximately $50 each. And I assume that there would be a price break at larger quantities. I am absolutely open to hear other possible locations, but thought that Park Ave would be a good place to consider, since we have, it's a very scenic view, it's a town road, and it has sidewalks.
Park Avenue is a state highway.
Do we own anything?
Yes.
What do we own?
Anything that is not East Main, West Main, Boyd's Lane, Middle, half the Middle, Union Street,
You're
Sprague
new to the
Street,
town.
Park Avenue,
Anything with a
half of
vowel.
Anthony Road, Schoolhouse. Did I get them all? I think I got most of
We
them.
own Headley. I didn't know that.
We own Headley, it's nicely newly paved.
The paving is really nice there.
Oh, Bristol Ferry. I missed Bristol Ferry and Turnpike. Sorry, I missed those.
I don't even know Bristol Ferry.
No,
Lane.
I did Boys Lane.
I-
I did Boys Lane.
Requested a list of streets that were town-owned and had sidewalks and I thought Park Ave was on that list.
That would be 0.0, I think.
Do you have any
But,
suggestions?
Mr. Talipsky can help you.
Oh, road.
Mr. Talipsky did a very long study into being able to hang banners on poles and light poles might be easier in Island Park specifically. I believe, and Mr. Talipsky or Mr. Rayner can correct me if I'm wrong, but there are levels of which you have to jump through hoops because the poles belong to National Grid, Verizon, or somebody else. So that you can't put them in certain spots where they can't actively get to the fixing lines and all that fun stuff but
I think it's a good opportunity just to help create some pride in our town, showcase some of the community members, some events that we might have going on. We have some great history, highlight veterans or seniors that are graduating, and possibly promote local engagement.
I think it's a great idea, but I would ask you to work with Mr. Talipsky, who did a pretty extensive study looking at it for the PBA, Portsmouth Business Association.
I do have a comment.
Mr. Reese.
It's a neighborhood community and I think we should move carefully. I think if you were going to do that, to see if the neighborhoods would like that sort of thing, should have a public hearing to give the neighbors that live in that area a choice to see what kind of, banner they'd like, or if they want them or don't want them. They may not want to do that. So I think if we were going to move forward with that before we go and.
Well, I think the first step is
Yeah, that it was.
doing all the
But
research
get-
for.
Yeah,
to
that's a
see what
great
it does.
idea. Get some prices, find out some subject matter, and is it something you change out every once in a while?
Whatever the town wants. I work for the town. Whatever the people want,
You're a highly paid
No,
town
you work for
employee.
the citizens, you don't work for the town.
work for the citizens.
Mr. Gleason.
Just one other thing is we might want to look at the sign ordinance and see how that affects the issue as well. The one we have in existence and future.
Understood.
That's all you got. So would you like to make a motion that you start an investigation to look into this, or you just want to do this on ad hoc with staff, which is fine?
I'll just work with the staff.
Okay.
And
Everybody,
then bring it-
everybody's okay with that? And then bring it back and
Yeah,
what you,
and
your
then bring it
findings
back.
and all
But,
that good stuff?
Yeah, just wanted to do the discussion on it, get feedback, hear what hurdles we're capable of putting in front of ourselves, because we are good at that.
Well, we don't always put all the hurdles. The state puts a bunch with us, so. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Next up, a request to establish a bike and pedestrian advisory committee. Ms. Hitchin, there she is.
I'll speak slow.
And close to the microphone, please.
It won't come this close. Good evening, President Hamilton and members of the council. Town Administrator Rich Rayner and I had the opportunity to work with a group of eager residents to form a Bike and Pedestrian Advisory Committee, also known as a Safe Streets Committee. So we had worked on a memo that they had given us earlier this year, and I put together a high-level resolution that is in your packets creating what I called a bike and pedestrian advisory committee to keep it consistent with what other local municipalities, particularly Middletown and Newport, South Kingston, other Rhode Island communities have created and established a bike and pedestrian advisory committee. Basically, we have so many documents, comp plans, safe streets, plans. Our comprehensive community plan speaks to so many policies, actions for the encouragement and alternative modes of travel. So I do think that it's time that a committee of this nature is formed, and that is what we are all in agreement on. I did tweak some of the suggestions from the May letter that they wrote and thought that it was mostly appropriate that it was an advisory committee that talks directly to you as opposed to suggesting comments for planning board, design review committee. But I did put together a purpose, committee role and responsibilities. And originally the letter that they put together does go into all like the types of officers of the committee, the meetings, special meetings, parliamentary procedures, quorums. That's something that once the committee is formed, they can formulate on their own. But I think staff here and the residents that want to formulate this committee, we're all on the same page that it's a good committee to form, and we're all willing to work together with this group, and I think it's a good thing. So I can quickly go through what I have put together, their roles and responsibilities, which is advise the town council on policies related to walking and biking, provides a forum for residents, schools, businesses, and advocacy groups to share input, promote safety, education, and awareness initiatives, identify and support applications for local, state, federal, and private funding opportunities, provide input on the annual STIP, as we talk about that on an annual basis. And there's multiple policies in element 10, which is our transportation element, which I just break out in my memo, which is advocate for the development of a comprehensive bicycle and pedestrian master plan, work with the state and regional partners to preserve our Newport secondary railroad right-of-way, which has been discussed in the newspapers lately. Develop a program to establish network of safe walking paths and or sidewalks on all collector roads within certain distances between our schools in town, and work with DOT to provide sidewalks or a multi-mode path and crosswalks on East and West Main roads where appropriate and feasible, with special attention to public transit stops. I've just noted for membership that there be 7 members appointed by the town council, and that they all be members of residents of Portsmouth. I think that's very important. Other than that, I don't really find it's my opinion to opine on where they're from. And my recommendation is that adoption be approved by you, so we can align ourselves with other Aquinic Island communities, best practices in community planning, enhance public safety and connectivity, and demonstrate that there is a town's commitment to active transportation and quality of life. So that's all I have to really say about that. I know there's specific residents that have another letter. If they would like to speak to that, then they can provide their thoughts. I'll just step aside.
Sure. Any questions for the planner before she leaves? Ms. McCallum?
No, not a question, but I remember back, I think it was in April, when Emily and Michael came to office hours with with these thoughts and wanted to do a proposal, and I had said to, get it together and present to town council. And I saw it on the agenda, then it was pulled. I am just so grateful that you hooked up with Leah and worked this out so that you could have something like this, a very professional, you know, bike and pedestrian advisory committee, which kind of piggybacks on the other communities on the island. So I thank you for doing all the work on that. And Leah, I thank you for working with them because you know, at the time when we spoke, they were, you know, didn't know what direction to go. So I think that was great that they hooked up with you. Thank you.
Any other comments or questions from the council? Hannah, would you like to come up first, or Emily? I don't know which one of you wants to come up first. And I believe part of the reason you weren't here before is because you couldn't travel. Is that what it was?
Yes, I just had a baby in
Yes,
June.
congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Hopefully she's asleep right now.
Well, the good news is you're here if she's not.
Yes, exactly. She has a very able father there. But yeah, I'm here if the council has questions. If there's full support, that's great. But I'm here representing, excuse me, my name's Hannah Turner and I'm a resident here of Portsmouth. I'm here representing my fellow potential advisory committee members in what would be this BPAC. We have been meeting monthly. All right, we have slides. Does the council want to see the slides?
Just click on to the next one.
Okay,
There you go.
sure. So, the council has heard many scenarios of what the problems are here in Portsmouth. We have very unsafe streets, predominantly state-owned, unfortunately, but as a town, we can come together and think about how we can make these streets safer for our residents, as we are the ones who have to travel on them every day. We've seen that there is a crash every 2.5 days on our town roads, and we had 2 bus crashes here in September. So speed is an issue just for cars, and it's more of an issue if you're on a bike or walking. Personally, I live less than a half a mile from church, but cannot walk there because I live on East Main Road, which is unsafe for a family. And we've also had many solutions that have been presented to the council. I think one was presented in June by a employee of Tool Design, and she presented several strategies and actions that the council could take for improving pedestrian and bike safety here in the town. And we think as a committee, we could help with strategy 3, bringing along a community commitment and doing some education around our schools and using the combined expertise of the lovely humans behind me. Next slide. As we've said, we would work with our town planner to promote citizen education, help inform the council on any funding opportunities, and most importantly, create a coordination with the other towns. Middletown and Newport have BPACs. Portsmouth's the only town without one. And that will enable us to create combined policies on things like e-bikes or these low-speed vehicles that we have on the island, and have a coordinated strategy across all 3 towns. And these are the names of the advocates that have been meeting monthly. We have a broad range of expertise that we hope to bring to the town planner, to further the safety of everyone who lives here and all who pass through. And many of us are parents and are hoping that our children grow up very safely in this town. Leah already spoke to the different responsibilities that we would have as a committee, which we are very excited about and are looking forward to others that might come up through all these other different action plans that have been presented. And that's it. Happy to answer any questions.
Any
Thank you.
questions for Hannah? No? So if the council were to vote to approve the committee, the first step would be to advertise for the positions. Question is how long do we want to advertise them for? Well, we get 3 weeks to the next meeting, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So if we put a deadline in for October 7th. That'll be 7 days before the meeting. I guess about 3 weeks to get. Do you think that's enough time for everybody? Okay. I have a feeling there's 13 people who are going to add on in there anyways. So, okay. Mr. DiPiolo, you have a comment?
Mike DiPaola, 1074 East Main Road. I have a statement, and I reported to the gentleman over there and to the town numerous times. Down Sandy Point, on the way to the beach, it's a steep street. People fly down that road. And in the past, few years ago, I reported some work going on, and Mr. Woodhead approved the curb cut for this particular property. The problem I had was, it wasn't the curb cut. It was on the side of the road, which I believe is still town property. I requested a meeting with him and he has not complied. There was a retaining wall built on the high side of the road, a high side of the driveway, and on the low side of the driveway. So as I've shown pictures of people with strollers walking down the hill, there is no way for them to cross on the grass area. They have to go onto the road, onto incoming traffic. Now, if somebody's walking in the afternoon and you're going up the hill, now you're facing the west side. The sun's in your face, and I've driven up that road a number of times. The sun's in your face, and you can't see the pedestrians walking down, riding their bikes. There's numerous kids going to the beach with either golf carts, e-scooters, regular bikes, baby carriages. And I'm just confused as to how the town allows two retaining walls and
Theo,
potential,
I'm gonna ask
and you guys are talking about safe streets.
No, we're asking about a bicycle and pedestrian committee. Are you in favor of having a bicycle and pedestrian committee?
I would just be concerned about that particular location. That's all the statement I'm trying to make. And I would hope
I
that
would
there's
be
not a
concerned
future
about
accident over
A lot
there.
of other things that pertain to you rather than a retaining wall, but we'll move on.
There's a lot of things that pertain to you, and you don't have to make comments about me. You can make comments about yourself. Look in the mirror.
Thank you, Mr. DiPiola. That'll be the last time you speak at a council meeting. Emily Scan, do
That's-
you have a question?
Wait a minute, we can't make that type of decision. You know
Yes,
that.
I'm sorry.
Is that true? I can't speak anymore up here? Did I say something derogatory? Did I attack somebody? I'm making a statement concerning safe possibilities for little kids and baby strollers.
And I find
it's
it
telling me-
ironic that you do things that make our streets unsafe. So thank you, Mr. DiPiola. We're done.
Am I able to speak again, Gio?
Look, I think the point here is that we're on a topic, and this conversation needs to remain germane to the topic, which
That's
is
fine.
the appointment of a Safe Streets Commission. I'm not prepared to answer any question, not.
But I believe I should be able to
relevant that.
speak again on a different topic. Thank you.
Mr. Gleason.
Okay, question for either Mr. Rayner or Ms. Hitchens. Do you feel that the committee is suffice with just 7 members? I mean, seems like this committee could benefit from more members. You know, I don't know if limiting it helps. I'll just combine it with my other question. How do you feel this committee compares to a solid waste recycling committee or a Parks and Recs committee? Are they one and the same kind of committee, or is there a difference between this one? I only ask because there's a resolution involved, and I've never really seen a resolution with a committee, you know?
I've never seen a resolution with a committee either.
Right.
So
let's go back to the members. You think you need more members?
I think once you get past 7 people, it gets
too many hands in
many
the pot.
unwielding. And then also, if you start having absences, you start losing your quorum and you're not able to have meetings.
Sure.
So once you get too big, it becomes a little,
And for those that are still interested, can still attend their
Yes.
meetings.
Absolutely. I just think that well, just my opinion, that you would probably find more interest if people had a say at the table, you know, with what they were bringing, with their recommendations and their input.
They can still attend the meetings. They've already put up in their backup that And they're already know that this committee is forming, so they're gonna submit their letters of interest to the council. They have the most interest, so I can imagine that they're gonna get their letters in quite quickly. I think any more than 7 is just too much.
My only concern is, we know we're gonna have at least 7 people from this list, and we're eliminating other people within the town by already targeting 7.
But that's up to the council to dig.
No, I agree. It's up
Yeah.
to the council, but I think you're eliminating more more voting participants.
Well, let Hannah put her
Yeah,
2 cents in.
I get concerned when we get too big and you start losing quorums. It's happened in other committees. It just gets a little bit dicey.
And I would just add, many of the people on the list, we've been meeting remotely. And this committee would follow the Open Meetings Act and we would meet in person. And that would mean some of the members on the list who are able to meet remotely are unable to meet due to the fact that they have families, young families at home that need them. So while there are 12 people that have been meeting, it doesn't mean that all 12 of those will apply because some of them are busy with their families. So,
But
yeah.
just so you know, we do have committees that do, remote meetings as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
What
You-
are the other sizes that you're thinking of?
Sorry?
I think small is great.
Well, off the top of my head, the committee that Tom is on, how many we have on the Harbor Commission, excuse me, going right over my head.
The only way we get Prudence Island people in.
Yeah.
Sometimes for the winter.
How big is your committee?
But how many people on the committee? So there's 12 on that committee, for example.
Too many, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
odd
thank you.
numbers are helpful for votes.
Okay, thank you. So the other question is it like a regular town committee?
Yes, just a regular
I
advisory
would
committee.
consider them a normal committee.
Yeah, you just pick 2 of them, but yeah, Parks and Rec Committee,
Sure.
the only thing that would be different is the Harbor Commission because they have different.
So they're going to form
Abilities.
bylaws and do the same as any other committee?
Yes, the first step would be to
Yep.
appoint the folks, then they would have a meeting, then they would discuss their bylaws and then bring them back to the council. We would approve said bylaws or make changes if we need to, and then they would roll forward after that.
Thank you.
Mr. Grebe?
Tom Grebe, 110 Thayer Drive. I'm a member of the Harbor Commission. I wanted to bring that up because we have 12, or we allow 12 members. I think we've got 11 at the moment. And we work, I think, very, very well. And one of our jobs is to look at rights of way. This allows us to make the 87 rights of way in town a small job for the 11 people that are there, as opposed to what it would be with ownership. But there are reasons, especially if you're going to be looking at routes and so forth, that you might want to have more people than less people. And if it doesn't work out, as people drop off, you don't replace them and you change your bylaws. But I would think that a lot of people helping at the beginning would be a good thing rather than a bad thing. It works at the Harbor Commission.
Thank you, Mr. Grebe. Any other comments, questions? Is there a motion to approve the standing and advertisement of a pedestrian and bike safety committee or bicycle and pedestrian advisory committee?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0. Ms. Hitchin, you're up again. Next up, we have a discussion of the next steps for a working draft for revisions to the sign ordinance, which the next step is to refer this to the planning commission, the planning committee, for their thoughts, comments, and any changes that they would like to make, and then bring it back to the council at a later date.
Good evening. It's a pleasure to present to you the revised sign ordinance, Chapter 405, Article 9, Section B. The working draft of the sign ordinance, which myself, Aaron Lindo, and our consultant, Weston and Sampson, have been working on for quite a while. I have broken it up with a working revision and a clean revision. The existing ordinance is in your packet, as well as the procedures as to how to, the process involved with amending and approving the sign ordinance. I can give you a high level of some of the changes. You're not interested?
Well, I am interested, yes.
Okay.
But it's a large piece of ordinance to go through.
Mhm.
And it's been my practice that the planning board may do something, the planning board may do nothing.
Mhm.
And to allow them to make their discussions and decisions and then bring it back to us once it's been changed either by them or not.
Mhm.
So we don't have to reinvent the wheel twice.
I think
But
it's,
I appreciate the fact that it's out now
yes.
rather than here it is on Thursday or Wednesday and we're coming back on Monday to vote on it. So
Mhm.
this is going to be out for a good few months for people to be able to review it. Planning board reviews it, comes back to the council, and we'll have a full public hearing on it.
Absolutely.
it's the
That's,
easiest way.
that's the way it needs to go.
So I think the only motion that we would need is a motion to send this to the planning board for their review and comments. Ms. McDowell?
I'm just wondering, has legal gone through this too? Our legal
Legal help
counsel?
draft it, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
she.
We have sent it to our solicitors, and it's in the process of being reviewed with the ACLU.
Thank you.
Mr. President, make a motion to send it to the planning board, who will prepare an advisory opinion within 45 days after receiving the proposal, giving its findings and recommendations.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0. Thank you, Ms. Hitchin.
Thank you.
I just want to make one quick comment. I forgot to mention it earlier. Those of you who are normally here on a regular basis for a council meeting, in the second meeting, normally we would see our our monthly finance report. We didn't have one this month because of a vacation. We will have two. Or we have both of them coming up in the second meeting, or one in the first meeting, one in the second?
One the first meeting, and then we'll be back on track in the second meeting.
Okay. That was just because of vacation, which is well-deserved. Next up, we have correspondence, which is our monthly RIRAC report, and an application is submission for approval to open up our adult-use cannabis licenses within the state.
Motion to receive and place on file.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0. And our future meetings are October 14th, which is a Tuesday because of the Columbus Day holiday, October 27th, and then November 10th, and then the 24th, which would be the Monday before Thanksgiving, correct? No further business. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0. Thank you, folks. Have a good night.